seeing the infinite power, the infinite potential, and infinite growth that you actually have. So how do one challenge themselves to be God? By constantly challenging the limits. When the mortal mind step up to them and say, oh, I can't handle that, I'm not ready for that, I can't deal with that, that's your opportunity to be God, whatever that is for anyone. To me, black supremacists and God is the same thing. I could use black supremacists in the place of God and get a better understanding of God. Because a black supremacist is the living manifestation of God. It's the way of the gods. That'll be a better way to put it. A black supremacy is the way of the gods. You can have the God. You can be a God with the way of mortals. Black supremacy is the way of the gods, and that way is constantly growing and opening yourself up to go beyond the challenges and the limitations on a mental, physically, spiritually, and emotional level, and moment to moment challenging yourself, which is spontaneous transcendence. Every moment, be willing to spontaneously transcend limited thoughts, ideas, and paradigms that block you from being seen and realizing yourself as God. That's the challenge on constantly being God for each and every individual. And I believe that formula will fit every individual wherever they're at. You can call yourself God, but are you really experiencing your omnipotence? Now, sometimes when we think of omnipotence, we think of it as a stagnant thing. It is stagnant because it's omnipotent, it's all power, so it is something solid. But for us to experience it as finite beings, it means we must constantly be experiencing more power. And if we are experiencing more and more and more power, then you can only come to the assumption that you're omnipotent. If you haven't seen yet to see a limit to the power that you have, how can you prove you are not omnipotent?